Well, the video I did earlier was about 3 specific incidents within London, which lends a certain amount of credence to what Donald Trump said, what Donald Trump passed comment on about Sadiq Khan. The one I want to centre in on specifically here is Tommy. Now, one of the incidents I mentioned in my previous video was one involving Tommy at St Pancras station. Now, before I show you this, it's very important. Context is everything. No matter what you see and hear online, context is the key. The footage here you can see is of Tommy walking around, or well, bouncing around really, in a very lively, agitated looking manner. And there's obviously the guy on the floor who's obviously unconscious, and everybody, what's going on, blah, 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 blah. As I said, context is very important, because all you've been shown is a few seconds of footage that occurred after an obvious incident. Now, the mainstream media, being what it is, are all over this like a rash. You know, Tommy the demon, Tommy the far-right extremist, and all the rest of it. What happened in the previous time before that? There's a news piece here from LBC saying that Tommy's flown out of the country, and if you drill down and look, it's designed to make him look as bad as possible, you know, fleeing the scene of a crime almost. But let's have a look at this, a picture of Tommy on social media, and you can see a blood cut there. So was it an act in self-defense? The point is, what's the context? Where's the rest of it? And isn't it convenient that somebody was filming it anyway? I'm sure the truth will out, but it's important to realise, do not jump the gun, the context. Now, with his situation at the moment, I think they'd dearly love any excuse whatsoever to put him back in the clink. But one thing you have to understand is that if you are in imminent danger, or you perceive an imminent threat of danger to your own safety, legally you are allowed to carry out what's known as a preemptive strike. I mean, I have training myself where it's a case of, I don't want any trouble, you come past that, that tells me trouble's coming, I can then legally react. Is that what happened? I'm sure the truth will out, but the point is context. Just think about what you're reading, think about what you're seeing. It's not only Tommy, is it? It's about everything. And it's just another example of how the mainstream are trying to skew you, trying to twist your views on stuff. It's terrible. It's never going to stop. They all need abolishing, they all need getting rid of, because it's not the way anymore. Let me know what you think. As always, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Have a look at this video. This is the one I did previously, listing the other incidents in London. As always, I look forward to talking to you soon. Toodaloo.